Welcome, future historians, to a journey back in time to the 1980s. Today, we're visiting a world where fountains flow upside down and a president's policies aim to reshape an entire economy. Yes, we're talking about Ronald Reagan and his famous reaganomics. Imagine a fountain, not just any fountain, but one that's flipped upside down. Weird, right? At the very top of this fountain, we have Ronald Reagan. Now, fountains usually get bigger at the bottom, but this one, it does the opposite. Look closely at the pools of water. The rich get a big pool, the middle class have a smaller one, and the poor, well, they get the tiniest pool. What's even more intriguing, the water, which represents money, flows from top to bottom. But who gets more water? Yep, you guessed it, the rich. So why do they call it trickle-down economics? And what does our upside-down fountain tell us about wealth spreading in society? Let's dive into reaganomics to find out. Ronald Reagan, the 40th president of the US, had a big idea. He thought if you make life easier for wealthy people and big companies by cutting their taxes and reducing rules, they would use their extra money to create jobs and make products cheaper. This way, everyone benefits, right? In theory, it sounds like a plan. But let's get back to our cartoon. The upside-down fountain shows us that maybe, just maybe, not enough is trickling down to those at the bottom. The poor's pool isn't getting as full as we'd hope. During the 1980s, Reagan convinced lawmakers to cut taxes for the wealthy, hoping to kickstart a waterfall of benefits for everyone. The idea was simple. More money at the top means more jobs and cheaper prices for all. With one of the biggest tax cuts in history, Reagan's policies aimed to ignite economic growth. But here's the million-dollar question. Did it work as intended, or did the rich get richer while the poor waited for their pools to fill? Reaganomics was a bold experiment in supply-side economics. The goal? Make it easier for businesses to thrive, hoping the benefits would reach everyone. But as our cartoon suggests, the reality of wealth distribution can be more complicated than expected. So what do you think? Did Reaganomics make the economy's fountain flow for everyone? Or did it leave some pools drier than others? It's important to look beyond the surface and question how policies affect us all differently.